first day when Rahul Gandhi will be speaking in the parliament after being reinstated as the member of parliament. You can clearly see over here altercation between the police officials and the youth Congress workers over here. You can see there is a huge deployment of police over here. What they're trying to do right now is they're trying to control the situation. The police officials say that these youth Congress workers were given permission just to protest inside this very boundary. But now, since they are trying to go towards the parliament building, now they're being detained directly by the police officials. In fact, some time back, senior leadership of the Congress party were also here, including Pawan Khera. And in fact, with Pawan Khera, other leaders also addressed the youth Congress workers here at Jantar Mantar. In fact, the issues which they are raising is that they are saying that there's no one issue. There are many issues which they are raising today, including corruption, including inflation, including also the issue of Manipur, where they're saying that why a proper discussion or any sort of discussion is not being held in the parliament. In fact, they're also raising questions over the disqualification of their leader Rahul Gandhi and why a political vendetta has been launched by the central government or the ruling dispensation. In fact, a tone is also being trying to given of this entire protest while looking at the 2024 election, where all the leaders, be it the state unit of the Congress, be it the national leadership, they are continuously mentioning one name, which is India, the alliance, the opposition alliance which they are talking about. You can see this is a heavy scuffle which is going on between the police officials and Indian Youth Congress workers over here at Jantar Mantar. Generally, when we talk about this area, 144 section is generally in place, but looking at the situation, the police personals are also very huge in number. Not only police personals, but officials from CISF are also here. But now, since you can see, they are continuously trying to break this first layer of barricading, and in fact you also just saw Srinivas BV making the way and heading this entire protest and coming towards this very space, and in fact then going to parliament to actually gherao the parliament premises, and in fact to actually pave the way for their reservations whichever they had during this entire session. You can see there's huge drama playing over here where the youth Congress workers are refusing to budge, whereas the police is also lamenting on the fact that nobody would be allowed to actually move from this very point, since the parliament is currently underway, and in fact a lot of discussions are taking place over there. One question which these workers are raising is about Manipur. Why the issue of Manipur is not being raised in the parliament properly, and in fact they are comparing this entire situation to how it's continuously worsening in Manipur. In fact, they're saying the type of condition which is prevailing in Manipur is one of the key reasons as to why they have to come on streets, because the ruling dispensation is not hearing, and in fact they are not agreeing to have a conclusive debate on this entire issue. You can see how these dramatic visuals and in fact dramatic scenes are playing out here at Jantar Mantar. Deployment of police officials are also here, and in fact CISF officials are here, and in fact on the other side are the youth Congress workers. In fact, the senior leadership was also here. In fact, Pawan Khera addressed this entire gathering, and in fact now you can see this continuous altercation between the officials. There is a huge police presence over here. In fact, this is the first barricading, and in fact that is the second layer of barricading which you can see in these visuals. So this drama doesn't seem to end over here, and in fact another drama is playing out in the parliament where a complete back and forth is happening between the opposition and the ruling dispensation. This is Yash Goel with video journalist Sunil Yadav from CNN News 18 here in New Delhi.